What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at mid Figo. He is not a bad right wing. He is the most expensive icon SBC currently out, with the three of them being Van der Sar, Zanetti and Figo. We are looking to do Zanetti after this and then still doing Lewandowski as well, so stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Figo for me is a player that I managed to get last year as the first icon in my Foot Champs rewards, pretty much like into, I think it was like the 5th or 6th week, so who knows, can we get him again? I'd quite happily take it rather than doing the SBC, but he is coming in at about 920 to 975 on the Xbox to PlayStation, and in terms of market, oh, in fact, no, that's the market value. The SBC value is 1,005,000 on the Xbox and 983,000 on the PlayStation. So obviously we are expecting him to be relatively the same sort of price, just because you can use untradables on the SBC. It's normally a common thing that you have got an expensive SBC for any icons, because you can practically do it not necessarily for free, but you can use cards that have no value, so that always adds a certain value to the card. Whereas the 920k off the market, you've got to have them coins. For me, I think the SBC is always better. I don't think it's massively overpriced as such, but he is a link to Ronaldo. Probably one of the best links to Ronaldo at this moment in time, with very little specials. You could then have a road to the finals, Renato Sanchez. You've then linked up Neymar, Mbappe, Ronaldo, Figo and Renato all in the same team. Obviously a lot of pros will be using that sort of setup, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there, but it's a perfect link. It's brilliant, strong link to Ronaldo, and he is coming in just under 1 million. So let's get into the in-games and see what it's all about. So if we do look at Figo, then he is a 4-star, right-footed, 5'11", medium work rates, and an average build. He is a bit more of a kind of like a stockier build, and he has still got 90 pace with 91 acceleration, so he's relatively up there with the stats. Being a 90 rated icon, you kind of expect a little bit about him. I don't think he's the best icon on the game, or by any means I don't think he's the worst, just to kind of clarify that before people start slating, but I think for me, I think Figo definitely belongs in the middle. I tried him a lot on the wing just to kind of see what he's all about there. That is his normal position for this card, and he has the stats to kind of back it up. 87 composure, 88 agility, 79 balance, with the 91 ball control and the 93 dribbling. So his dribbling stats are very nice. He may not be animation-wise the best agile sort of player, but he still definitely can get down that wing. We have got some very good passing on him as an 88 with 90 short, 85 long, with the 90 crossing and the 88 vision, so nothing a problem there at all. 88 finishing with attacking positioning and the 81 shot power, again really nice up there. 79 volleys, which is obviously bringing it down to 86, so you can kind of see where it's going with there. But I think for me, he's got a very nice statted card. Not the greatest of strength and aggression, but 77 to 76 isn't that bad at all. Chemistry style wise, people are looking at Hawk, they're looking at Engine, they're looking at Hunter. So if we do have a quick look at them, just to see before we get into the overall what that's all about, we are looking at 92 left wing, 91 right forward, 88 striker, and a 91 cam. It turns him into 95 paced, 92 shooting, and the 83 physical. It's a very well-rounded card, which I think then deserves to be in a cam position. I think he'll do really well there. If you wanted to go all out and get the 99 pace with a Hunter, you are looking at a 92 right wing with the 92 shooting in overall with the 99 pace. I don't think you need that, and I can see definitely why people are looking at Hawk. But anyway, let's get into some gameplay, see what Figo did for me. So with Figo, we tried him in Foot Champs. I don't think there's any clips from friendlies in this one, because I'm pretty sure all of the live Foot friendlies actually went after Season 1 ended, which is annoying because I only have 3 wins left for a mega pack. But we see straight off the bat, 15 minutes in, he's clutching up to get it 2-1. He's gone across goal. It's a first time finish, and it's absolutely wonderful. Very nice shot right there. And he played well. I wanted to see basically if he's better than Lucas Moura in terms of the positioning, because I always like him as a cam. There is no way that I wouldn't put him anywhere else if he was in my team. I just thought we'll try him on the wing for a couple of games and then kind of bring him in field and see. Don't know how that weren't a foul, but I wanted to see what he's like actually playing as right mid, because at the minute I'm struggling to find that sort of player. I've got Son the other side that is nice, but at the minute I'm kind of really liking bringing on Sterling at half time, but I need that starter. I need someone who's going to have that wow factor. Lucas Moura is good, Bale's good, but then still not quite the next level. I think Salah's going to be the next kind of choice to have a look and see what he basically can bring to the table. But at the minute, Figo was doing well. He didn't really have too much to do, and it's normally the problem with the right mid, because I'm so focused on going forward, maybe hitting it straight up to the strikers, maybe hitting it down the left. I'm having to kind of not change my game style, but force it down the wrong side to what I normally go with. Yes, I do alternate as we go through the matches, because if you just went down the left, it's very easy to defend. But it is nice to know that you've got someone who is quite quick down that wing. Not saying Lucas Moura isn't, because obviously he is technically faster, but the animation side of Figo and the overall stats are absolutely fantastic, and it kind of adds to a better feel with a right mid. And honestly, he just feels nice on game. I would 100% after playing with him go with a cam roll. I don't think I could go back to playing him right mid if I do manage to finish this SBC in time. They are here for 29 days, so there is plenty of time to be grinding this game. Hopefully they do bring us some upgrade packs. I'm just kind of thinking if they bring more icon packs or icon SBCs, we may have a little bit of a trouble with finishing one. So at the minute, I'm not looking to complete any of them. Maybe I'll do a couple of the silver and the bronze, but apart from that, I'm not looking to complete any of the SBCs until A, I can finish it in full or at least in half, and B, there's no more icon SBCs coming out, because if there's a repeatable, I personally would prefer to do that just on the off chance that we get someone decent and really can put that into a team instead. So as you can see, if we go into Figo's price, if we just reset everything, we can see the 88, we'll put the basic on him, because this is practically what he is without doing anything to him. You'll get the 93 pace on the increase, 87, 92, 95, and the 81. So looking at him, he's not bad on a basic, and it's surprising that no one's actually chose that. Down here, there is no basics, and I have actually seen one, so it is an option. But obviously, a lot of people are looking at that Hawk, which I think is a very nice option, as you can see. Does do the two stats that really you want. You could potentially go with a finisher if you're going for more of a kind of really attacking cam, because he doesn't necessarily need much more pace. I would be looking potentially at this as a cam. I feel this is a really nice kind of zone. Gets him the 92 there instead. Already got the passing. The dribbling's just a nice little top up for it. And then we do get the 99 finishing, which is always a perfect one. Trait-wise, we've just got flair. Nothing too taxing right there. And in terms of, well, I say generations. There's no generations, obviously, 99 on all. But in terms of links, Portuguese icons, you've got Rui Costa, Eusebio, Deco. Some really good links there. Obviously, I think mainly like Rui Costa and Deco are going to become better once we get their primes, or prime moments in fact. They would be very, very nice cards at that point. Then we've got all the other icons, and in terms of weak links, obviously we've got Ronaldo, Bruno, Bernardo, plenty of Portuguese players that you can link him with. He is right wing, so again you've got the full scope, bar from left back and left mid, so, and centre back I suppose really, but not a bad card at all. If we are going into the SBC then, just to kind of round off and finish it off, I've given him an 8.5, and I'm mainly taking in the SBC to kind of consideration as well. You can try the loan out. I would always recommend, especially with someone of this sort of standard, to definitely try the loan first. If you've never played with Figo, if this is one of the first icons you're going to be doing, do not go out and just full on send. Make sure you try the loan out and make sure you like it. Make sure he fits into your game style, because not every icon is for everybody. Sometimes they're trying to just kind of like cash you in, and then you can kind of get the big card they bring out, a Vieira or something that costs just a little bit more. Obviously, it's just an example. I don't believe it. But in terms of what you need to give in, a bronze and silver team, very easy, 11 rare, a 1 minimum inform with an 81 team, an 82 team with 1 minimum inform. Then you've got an 86 with a Barca player and an inform. We've got an 87 with a Real Madrid player and an inform. We've then got an inform and a Serie A. And then finally, that one is 88. And then finally, an 89 rated squad. Both of the final two are 50k, 50 SB, 50 chem. So not too taxing right there. It is a big SBC, and I can see why a lot of people, not necessarily are slating it, but I can see why they have maybe an issue with it. It's probably not the greatest in terms, I think you could knock off one of the minor fours to go off it, because he's really not that good. Otherwise, he'd be a 10 out of 10 for me. Saying that, still a good card. Would I grind through it? I will do with untradables, even though the grinding kind of aspect is slightly gone. Maybe looking at something like gold upgrade method or something along them lines, maybe your ticket to it. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Links are all on the screen. Obviously the price is, like I say, quite a big price for an SBC, but you was always expecting it. It's always going to be big. He is an icon. You can get him in your team. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.